Hi, this is Smabbit coming at you with a brand new character analysis video. Today we're studying the best intro to a character in all of movie history, from the greatest American comedy, Step Brothers. For those of you who don't know, Step Brothers tells the story of two men who weren't brothers but then became brothers when their parents married, making them step brothers. The film stars Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly being brothers but not brothers. The film is about two brothers who learn to be men while being men. It is pretty wild. But the scene we're talking about today is not to do with the brothers, but a brother. This is Derek. Derek is first mentioned in the previous scene when they are talking about Derek, but this is his official introduction. Derek is played by Andrew Scott, who people know from that one show about time travel or something. I don't know, it's a bit slow for me, I didn't watch it. Anyway, the reason this scene is so cool is because Derek tells you everything you need to know about him and his character in this one scene. Derek drives a big car, which is either a Range Rover or a Land Rover. The use of this kind of vehicle shows that it's a villain car. I know this because it's in a shot from the film Kick-Ass where it shows a GCB car. I don't have footage, but you'll just have to take me by my word. Anyway, Derek is the pitch-perfect villain. Not only is his whole look villainesque, wearing a leather jacket, but he also has one of those earpieces which is used by annoying people. I remember seeing a character wear it in a TikTok I saw of Heisenberg blowing up a guy's car. Derek's hair is known as a comb-over, which is known as the arsehole haircut. Depending on the age of the character, this can be considered cringy or nerdy, which is why his son Tommy is known as Cringe. The actor's name, which I don't know the name of, plays it incredibly well. He's so annoying throughout, which is exactly how he should be. Alice, his wife, is the polar opposite of Derek. She's rather quite small in comparison to Derek's energy. Derek is positioned on the left-hand side of the car. His left, the camera's right. This is because in Western culture, we read from left to right, and the important part of eyes dart to is the right, so we naturally attract to the right. Wait, hang on a second. So the reason Derek's positioned on his left, the camera's right, is because Americans drive on the right side of the road. So the steering wheel is on the left-hand side. When Derek clicks his fingers for the count-in, he starts the a cappella song of Sweet Child of Mine by the Guns N' Roses band released in 1980s. The term a cappella refers to music without music, or in other words, not music sounds, just the natural mouth. The fact that you have Alice sitting on the left looking not happy is a great characterization. Her attitude is sad, which conveys that she's not vibing with the song. You might notice Alice from the Marvel thing she was in, Harkness. She's very good in it. She's also good in this, but I think she's better in the Marvel thing. Anyway, you can see that the kids stay more in tune with Derek, which shows you that they're more to do with Derek than Alice. The kids come in and out with single notes showing that Derek has practiced this routine with his family. The camera cuts from a wide shot to a closer shot to when the kids go in. The camera cuts from a wide shot to a closer shot when on the kids to track the progression of the song. The camera then moves to show the audience the positioning of the car, but if you look closely you can see Alice is not very happy right now. Derek then tells his son Tommy to take over the song, stating, "I'm counting on you," as he's the oldest. Tommy then sings his heart out, while his sister continues the song through the single note she's singing, while Tommy sings the words. The fact that Derek says, "I'm counting on you," explains the importance of getting this song right to him. Upon Tommy completing his portion of the song, he then says to Tommy, "Nice soprano," which means high-pitched voice. He then asks Alice to continue, but Alice doesn't seem too happy with the request, as she's not in the mood like everyone else in the car. Alice then starts to sing, but she's flat. Derek points this out and is visibly annoyed that Alice is flat, stating that he spent $1,200 a week on singing lessons and he's got nothing back from that. This exchange shows that Derek has a lot of money to spend, because if you do the math, that's over $500 a month. Derek then says he's gonna save the song with a solo, which again shows how important the song is to Derek. The camera shows his right side so that we can be reminded that the car is moving. This is important for what happens next. Derek then brags to Alice that he can sing high by getting in her face. Then, because he's not looking at the road, he nearly gets into an accident. This is a very comedic moment because it stops the song for a second as the family comes to terms with what has just happened. But the most important thing is the song. So they finish it with Tommy stealing the limelight from Derek. So they finished the song with Tommy stealing the limelight from Derek by singing high. Then the scene ends. This is a brilliant scene because it explains who Derek is with no exposition. It confidently displays the dynamic of the family by showing the fact that Derek and Alice are not a couple in sync with one another due to the song, showing visually that they have marriage issues. It creates a canvas for the audience to see that at a glance what kind of person he is and what he has done to his family, and it is all told through nothing but the song. This is by far the best scene from Step Brothers and genuinely is the best character introduction in all of cinema. Like and subscribe if you've learnt anything.